You're about to witness some of the scariest videos that are trending right now. Let's take a look. In this creepy clip uploaded to TikTok by user Whispers from the Darkness, we see what's supposedly a snippet of Ring doorbell camera footage captured a little after 3:34 in the morning. Take a look at what it shows. While the footage is short and there's little information available, it doesn't make it any less unnerving. The clip shows two people, possibly a young man and a woman, the pair holding hands as they walk through a clearing towards a forested area. However, if you look carefully, you can see that there's another figure in the bushes waving their arm as if beckoning the couple to come closer. Unfortunately, the video ends before we find out what happens next. So what do you think this video shows? Was the couple in some sort of trance-like state, lured into the darkness by a paranormal creature? Watch the clip again and let me know your take in the comments down below. On January 28th, 2024, the TikTok sphere was taken by a spine-chilling post from the account known as Bow Hunt Bros. This duo, typically showcasing their adventures in bow hunting and archery, took a surprising turn when they stumbled upon something far more unsettling during a routine forest expedition. Take a look. Subsequent posts from the OP have reassured followers that they emerged from the ordeal unscathed. Yet the lingering question remains, what was behind these blood-curdling screams? Speculations run rampant, ranging from the possibility of encountering an unknown animal to the unsettling thought of a human in distress. Whatever the case may be, this wild encounter would leave even the most seasoned of hunters unsettled. In this video, seen here uploaded to TikTok by user Children Disturbed, we see some doorbell camera footage showing a creepy person lurking in the hallway of an apartment building. The original footage was supposedly captured by a Twitter user from Dallas back in November 2021. According to the uploader, the suspicious man was captured outside the woman's apartment almost every night for an entire month. The man just seems to stand there, as if waiting for the woman to come out of her home. At one point, he can be heard talking to himself, however the audio is difficult to make out. After the woman originally posted the footage to Twitter, many users reached out to her to make sure she was safe. 2 days later, she posted an update explaining that her family and friends had confronted the man and that security was now on the lookout for him. In light of this unsettling incident, it's crucial to emphasize the importance of vigilance in personal safety. Residents should remain alert to their surroundings, especially in residential areas. It's advisable to report any suspicious activities or individuals to the authorities promptly. A recent viral video circulating on social media has reignited fascination and speculation about the existence of sea serpents. Uploaded to Instagram by user SquatchWatch1, the footage captured an intriguing moment at an undisclosed beach, where a peculiar shape was spotted floating in the distant waters. Witnesses present on the day described the bizarre sight as resembling a sea serpent emerging from the depths. The concept of sea serpents, mythical or otherwise, has a rich and storied history deeply rooted in maritime folklore and legends. Tales of serpentine creatures lurking beneath the waves have been documented across cultures throughout the ages, captivating the imaginations of sailors, explorers, and coastal communities worldwide. In Norse mythology, the Midgard serpent, known as Jormungand, is a colossal sea creature said to encircle the world, symbolizing the cyclical nature of existence. Throughout history, reports of encounters with sea serpents have been documented in maritime literature and accounts of oceanic exploration. Sailors navigating treacherous waters have claimed to witness serpentine creatures with elongated bodies and reptilian features, often describing them as immense in size and possessing extraordinary abilities. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, sightings of sea serpents surged in popularity, particularly among seafaring communities in regions such as Scandinavia, North America, and the British Isles. Numerous eyewitness testimonies and purported photographic evidence fueled speculation about the existence of these mysterious marine creatures. However, skeptics and scientists have offered alternative explanations for sea serpent sightings, attributing them to misidentifications of known marine animals such as oarfish, giant squids or seals, as well as natural phenomena such as floating logs or waves. Despite advancements in marine biology and exploration, the true nature of these sightings remains a subject of debate and intrigue. Returning to the recent viral footage, speculation runs rampant as to the identity of the mysterious shape seen in the water. Could it be an undiscovered species of marine life, a hoax, or simply a trick of light and perspective? Without further evidence or scientific analysis, the truth behind the sighting remains elusive. Arissa Kelly, a renowned international foot archery performer with a massive following on TikTok, recently encountered something spine-chilling while training alone in her studio. With over 1.6 million followers eagerly awaiting her next video, what she captured on camera has left her and her fans baffled. Late one night, well past 11 PM, Arissa found herself in her studio preparing to film a crossbow video for her TikTok audience. With safety in mind, she had set up the studio's alarms and motion sensors to alert her to any movement within the premises. Little did she know, she was about to experience something far beyond the ordinary.
I'm just trying to get my angle for the video. But then I think I hear footsteps further down the building. Just watch my reaction.
In the quiet of the studio, Arissa suddenly hears the unmistakable sound of footsteps echoing from within the room.
It really sounded like there was someone walking through the building.
But it's what happens next that's left her utterly unnerved. Watch.
Right, that's one.
It wasn't until later, while editing the footage she had captured, that Arissa discovered the chilling truth. In the video, she watched in disbelief as the curtains swayed, seemingly of their own volition.
Right, that's one.
Searching the entire building for any sign of intruders, Arissa found nothing amiss. However, upon closer examination of the footage, she noticed a curious detail. While the curtains moved ominously, nothing else in the studio seemed affected. Not a single item shifted, not even the balloon fixed to her target. If there were a breeze or gust of wind, surely the balloon would have moved as well. Now faced with the unsettling prospect of her studio being haunted, Arissa and her followers are left grappling with the question: is there a paranormal presence lurking within the confines of her workspace? Or is there another, more rational explanation for these eerie occurrences?
Right, that's one.
A Reddit user by the handle jhood3119 has stirred a wave of unease on the popular Humanoid Encounters subreddit with a chilling piece of CCTV security footage. The clip, purportedly captured in upstate New York, offers a perplexing glimpse into an eerie nocturnal encounter. According to the OP, the footage originates from a security camera installed by a friend troubled by inexplicable disturbances unsettling his dog. As the video unfolds, a figure, gaunt and peculiar, slithers stealthily across the property. All the while, the homeowner, armed with a flashlight, can be seen on the far right of the screen. Notably, the dog follows the stranger with its eyes in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. This unsettling footage raises a myriad of questions, prompting speculation and conjecture within the online community. Is this an elaborate hoax, or does it offer a genuine glimpse into the unknown? Let me know where you land on this peculiar piece of CCTV footage in the comments down below. Nikki Viana's recent TikTok posts have sent shivers down the spines of viewers worldwide as she unwittingly captures chilling moments within the walls of her new home. In one video, while Nikki goes about her daily tasks in the kitchen, a home security camera catches some odd activity.
Ellie, you getting ready to go to Grandma's? You excited? Mama? Hi, baby.
In another clip, the playful scene of Nikki engaging with her daughter takes a sinister turn.
Mama, watch your feet. Your foot's stuck. Oh, okay. Want me to put cocomelon out for you? No, cocomelon. No, look, honey. No cry, baby. Look. Oh, no.
Watching closely, you can see a giraffe doll inching forward on its own. A slow but deliberate movement that defies easy explanation.
I love you.
Nikki's shock upon reviewing the footage is palpable, prompting her to contemplate a hasty relocation, desperate to flee the inexplicable occurrences haunting her home. The terror escalates in yet another video as the mundane act of kitchen chores is disrupted by an unseen force. Miraculously unharmed, but undoubtedly traumatized, Nikki's daughter becomes an unwitting witness to the alleged paranormal activity unfolding around them. As Nikki grapples with the horrifying reality of her situation, the urgency to vacate the premises grows stronger. Will she heed the warning signs and escape the clutches of whatever it is that seems to be lurking within their home? Only time will tell, but one thing remains certain. The spectre of fear looms large, urging Nikki to flee before it's too late. Fueled by a dream of building a private and off-the-grid future with their girlfriend, Reddit user The Infantry Pimp decided to browse Zillow for an undeveloped property in rural New Hampshire. However, what they stumbled upon was far from an ordinary real estate listing. Initially, the property seemed typical, with photos showing the natural landscape. But as the user scrolled through the images, something unusual caught their eye. In the last 3 photos of the series, amidst the tranquil backdrop, there appears to be a large, hairy creature seemingly roaming the property. The poster humorously notes that while they believe it to be a prank, the initial shock was undeniable. This peculiar inclusion in the property listing raises questions. Was it a clever marketing stunt by the seller, or did the photographer inadvertently capture evidence of a large creature, possibly even Bigfoot roaming rural New Hampshire? Take a good look at the images and let me know what you think this is down below.
You have to name it to claim it.
This video was uploaded to TikTok by user thehorror.network. It shows Oprah Winfrey on stage giving a talk on the topic of wellness.
So here's my definition of what wellness means to me.
Ironically, just as she begins to explain that her definition of wellness is all things in balance, she suddenly loses hers. Take a look.
Wellness to me means all things in balance. And balance doesn't mean all things are equal or at peace at all times. Choose.
The strange thing about this clip is, just before she topples over, a mysterious light can be seen hovering just above her head. Immediately after, Oprah falls down.
All things are equal or at peace at all times. Choose.
Could it be possible that she was pushed over by something supernatural, as many people in the comments suggested? Or is this series of events just a remarkable coincidence? Love to hear your theories on this curious incident in the comments down below.
All things are equal or at peace at all times. Choose.
A mysterious video surfaced recently on an online Ring doorbell camera community that's left viewers puzzled. The anonymous poster recounted their eerie encounter, explaining how a 4 AM motion alert led them to discover a bizarre creature creeping across their front door. Despite extensive research into local wildlife and arachnids, the creature's identity remained elusive, prompting the homeowner to seek help from the online community. Filmed in Vacaville, California, the footage is certainly odd. As always, I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. What sort of animal do you think this is? As of now, it remains unidentified. Sedona, Arizona, a land of red rocks and spiritual wonder, has long been a destination for seekers of the mystical and metaphysical. Renowned for its alleged vortexes, swirling centers of energy believed to facilitate healing and self-exploration, Sedona draws millions of visitors each year in search of enlightenment and transcendence. The legend of Sedona's vortexes is shrouded in mystery and intrigue. While the entire town is considered to be a vortex in itself, certain sites within Sedona are said to pulse with particularly potent energy. Among the most renowned vortex locations are Airport Mesa, Cathedral Rock, Bell Rock, and Boynton Canyon, each with its own unique energy signature. It's here that visitors often report feeling inspired, rejuvenated, and spiritually reawakened. In August 2017, the internet was ablaze with speculation when a user known as Funky Fathead claimed to have opened a portal to Sedona using a computerized tone generator.
There's fracture.
In a series of videos, Funky Fathead demonstrates how he combined two frequencies to create what he describes as a fracture in space.
528. And already you can see a much more stable fracture Okay. I have to do this quick because this stuff does not last. 525. You can see there's a whole range of tones here, but 525, you're going to hear.
This leads to the alleged appearance of a portal in his bedroom.
Here we go.
The most astonishing revelation came when he purportedly opened a portal to Sedona itself. The video caught the attention of Hidden Underbelly, a paranormal enthusiast from England, who attempted to reach out to Funky Fathead but was unsuccessful. As the video gained traction, it made headlines in publications like the Daily Star, sparking widespread speculation about the existence of dimensional portals and the fate of Funky Fathead himself.
You are witnessing a gate, portal, wormhole.
Despite the intrigue surrounding Funky Fathead's videos, skepticism abounds. Many believe the footage to be a clever hoax designed to captivate and mystify viewers. However, others point to Sedona's reputation as a nexus of spiritual energy, suggesting that such phenomena may indeed be possible in this enchanted landscape. But could the energy of Sedona's vortexes be potent enough to open a portal to another dimension, as Funky Fathead has claimed? As Hidden Underbelly ponders Funky Fathead's fate, one question remains. Where is he now? Did he truly stumble upon a gateway to another dimension in Sedona? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? Whether he's vanished into the unknown or simply playing a prank, the mystery surrounding Funky Fathead's disappearance continues to intrigue. A mysterious TikTok video has sparked intrigue and disbelief after being posted by user Knitsworld from Fresno, California. Filmed in the dead of night, the footage presents a perplexing anomaly that challenges conventional understanding.
Damn.
A segment of a palm tree appears to be suspended in mid-air, defying gravity and logic.
Damn.
Suggestions of elaborate hoaxes involving strings or props are quickly dismissed given the sheer weight of palm tree fronds.
What the hell?
Comparisons to the enchanted halls of Hogwarts abound in the comments section, highlighting the jarring contrast between the ordinary world and this inexplicable phenomenon.
Damn.
A spine-chilling photograph recently surfaced over on Reddit, shared by a user going by the name Crazy Paranormal. According to the post, the image was captured by a security guard at the CDMX Attorney General's office bunker in Mexico City, revealing what appears to be the ghostly figure of a young girl. The unsettling incident unfolded late one night when the security guard was conducting routine patrols in the basement of the office building. As he made his rounds, he heard peculiar noises echoing through the corridors, prompting him to investigate further. Following protocol, he began snapping photos as part of the documentation process for any recorded incidents. Despite his thorough search, the guard found no evidence of any intruders or any unusual activity. However, upon reviewing the photos later that night while filling out his incident report, he made a chilling discovery. In one of the images, faint yet unmistakable, is the apparition of a young girl. Her form transparent and grey against the backdrop of the dimly lit basement. The revelation left the security guard baffled and unsettled as he grappled with the inexplicable presence caught on camera. With no logical explanation for the ghostly figure, speculation began to mount among online communities, pondering the possibility of the CDMX Attorney General's office being haunted by lingering spirits. Will further investigation shed light on the ghostly apparition, or will the secrets of the CDMX Attorney General's office remain shrouded in mystery? It seems only time will tell. A chilling photo captured in the underground cellar of a winery in Griffith, New South Wales, Australia, has reignited speculation and intrigue surrounding the mysterious disappearance of Donald Mackay, a prominent local businessman in the 1970s. Angelo S., a worker at the winery, shared the eerie image with us, recounting a spine-tingling encounter experienced by one of his colleagues. According to Angelo, a staff member ventured into the cellar to photograph the vintage wine collection, when she stumbled upon something terrifying. The resulting image reveals a darkened cellar with an eerie detail. The glare on the left-hand side of the photo seems to form the shape of a human skull. The winery's management reportedly reacted swiftly, instructing staff not to share the photo on social media and locking the cellar from general access. Rumours among locals suggest that the ghostly figure captured in the photo could be the restless spirit of Donald Mackay, who vanished under suspicious circumstances in 1977. Donald Mackay's disappearance remains one of Australia's most infamous unsolved mysteries. A vocal opponent of illegal drug activities in Griffith, Mackay vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of blood and bullet cartridges near his abandoned van. Despite extensive investigations and a coronial inquest that concluded Mackay had been murdered, his body has never been found. The New South Wales government has recently announced a reward of $200,000 for any information leading to the recovery of Donald Mackay's remains, renewing hope for closure for his family and the community. Detective Superintendent Michael Rowan of Griffith Local Area Command described Mackay's murder as a travesty, and appealed to anyone with knowledge of his whereabouts to come forward, even anonymously. Although a man was convicted in Victoria for conspiring to murder Mackay and a Royal Commission identified several others implicated in the crime, no one has ever been formally charged for his murder. Detective Chief Inspector John Lehman of the Unsolved Homicide Team emphasised the importance of disclosing any previously undisclosed details, urging individuals with information to step forward and provide closure to Mackay's family. As the investigation into Donald Mackay's disappearance continues, the unsettling photo from the winery cellar has sparked renewed interest in the case, prompting speculation about the possibility of supernatural involvement. Could this spectral figure, captured in the image, hold the key to unlocking the secrets of one of Australia's most enduring mysteries? Only time will tell. A mysterious TikTok user known only as 666 Manchester has been captivating audiences with a chilling series of videos showcasing inexplicable occurrences in what appears to be an exceptionally haunted house. In these hair-raising clips, the uploader can be seen going about his daily routine, only to be interrupted by what appears to be the eerie manifestations of the supernatural.
Didn't expect that one, guys. I'm not even going to touch the chair, because someone will say I'm taking the fishing line off or something like that, so I'll just observe it like this now, guys.
In one particularly unsettling video, the OP relaxes in a chair when strange things begin to happen.
That'd fucking help, lad. Whoa! That, guys. I'm out. What the That's the worst one yet. What the
Another clip captures more unsettling activity.
Blinds keep opening. I've not got a clue what's going on. That's all. There's a priest coming next week. I've had enough, you little bastard. There's a priest coming next week. Off.
Desperate for a solution, the OP takes matters into his own hands, resorting to filling a water gun with holy water and dousing the blinds in an attempt to quell the ghostly activity.
What's that white thing, guys? Can you see it? Whoa, hello. Holy water in here. Just experimenting, guys, at the minute. I'm trying to learn as much as I can before You know, before I go holiday next week.
However, the intervention only seems to exacerbate the situation as a nearby lamp begins to shake and flicker.
I'll be doing that. But yeah, did you see that white thing, guys? Whoa, guys, I'm actually going a bit earlier. That's a new one. That is a new one.
Despite the uploader's best efforts to document and address the alleged paranormal disturbances, a resolution remains elusive.
I can't be arsed at all today. F off! I've had f***ing enough, finally! Put the f***ing telly back on. I've had enough. F off! Priest, tomorrow, Sunday!
According to the OP, he's been in contact with mediums, psychics, priests, and even witches, looking for advice on the deeply unsettling events taking place in his home.
Fuck off. Lights just come on.
As viewers anxiously await closure, one can't help but wonder if 666 Manchester will eventually triumph over whatever seems to be plaguing his home, or if a move to new surroundings may be the only escape from the relentless activity. In a curious video shared by user Arzamak over on Reddit, we see a puzzling phenomenon captured on a home security camera. Take a look. The uploader explains that while out one night they checked their home security camera at around 11:30 PM and observed something moving about in one of the rooms. The footage reveals what appears to be a strange light moving erratically before it seemingly vanishes through a glass door. What's particularly intriguing is the light looks as though it casts a shadow or reflection on the floor, adding another layer of mystery to the sighting. When the uploader returned home at 1 AM, they checked the camera again. The anomaly was still visible on the feed until they entered the house, at which point it disappeared both from their view and the camera. Often, light anomalies and strange shapes seen on security cameras are dismissed as dust particles or bugs that have gotten too close to the lens. The fact that the object seen here seems to have a shadow or reflection means it's likely moving around in the middle of the room. Could the strange object be an optical illusion, a trick of the light, or something more mysterious? Let me know your theories on this one down below. If you're someone who's afraid of water, then watching this next video might just make that fear a little worse. The clip was uploaded to Facebook by user Disbelief Paranormal Official, and according to the uploader, the girl seen in the video, whose name is Nate, felt something tugging at her legs while she was swimming in a pool. However, when she turned around, there was no one there. Later, she watched the footage and saw this. There is actually a mysterious pair of legs just behind her. Yet as you can see, when she turns around, there's no one there. Is it possible that the disembodied legs belong to some sort of paranormal entity? In paranormal folklore, ghosts known for their supposed ability to interact physically with the living environment are called poltergeists. They're commonly associated with unexplained noises such as knocks and bangs and the movement or levitation of objects. Unlike other ghostly entities, poltergeists are believed to focus their activities around a particular person, often within a household. So could the girl seen in this video be the subject of a poltergeist's interaction? now, only time will tell. In the eerie world of online videos, a curious upload by Reddit user Protomancer has stirred quite a chill among viewers. Captured by their neighbour's security camera system, the footage starts innocuous enough, but quickly descends into the realm of the unsettling. In the dead of night, a figure emerges, not walking, but rather slithering across the uploader's neighbour's front yard. The reason behind this nocturnal maneuver remains a mystery, as the figure vanishes from view as abruptly as it appeared. Commenters said it's most likely someone under the influence of drugs or alcohol. So in the interconnected digital age, where boundaries between the real and the surreal blur, one can't help but heed a simple precaution: lock your doors tight tonight. After all, the unexpected may lurk closer than we care to imagine. Popular TikToker Whitmarie1 has been documenting some eerie occurrences on her farm, leaving viewers both intrigued and spooked. Whitney's idyllic day on the farm turned chilling when the radio in the horse barn blared to life inexplicably. Unfortunately, due to YouTube's copyright music matching tool, we've had to alter the sound here a little bit. Another clip shows Whitney observing her horses, only to find them behaving strangely.
You better get them going then. Let's go! Pacey!
That's when suddenly something eerie can be heard.
I'm gonna be stuck here by myself.
A moaning voice can be heard faintly in the background.
What the fuck is that noise?
Things take a turn for the inexplicable when loud banging noises emanate from a nearby silo, leaving Whitney bewildered and unnerved.
Nope.
A compilation video on her account further showcases a myriad of bizarre phenomena, from mysterious noises to eerie figures appearing randomly. While some might dismiss these occurrences as mere coincidence or elaborate pranks, Whitney's reactions lend credence to the authenticity of her videos. Speculation abounds as to the source of these strange happenings, with viewers likening the farm's atmosphere to that of a horror film set. As Whitney continues to share her experiences, the mystery only deepens, leaving us to wonder what truly lurks in the shadows of Whitney's farm. Here's a weird little one submitted to us from one of our viewers, Shane L. One morning, this homeowner received an alert on their phone that movement had been detected the night before on their home security system. When they pulled up the still image, they couldn't quite fathom what they were seeing. An unidentified creature is peering into the camera's lens. Naturally, the bizarre sighting stirred a range of fantastical comments. Everything from aliens to cryptids to secret experiments were suggested. However, some more grounded theories said it could just be a hairless Sphinx cat prowling the neighbourhood. So what do you think this is? Love to hear your theories on this sighting in the comments down below. Mandy Elizabeth, a homeowner in an undisclosed location, has recently been thrust into a series of unsettling events that left her and her viewers alike questioning the safety of her property. Sharing her harrowing experiences over on TikTok under the username MandyASMR22, Mandy has captured footage that sent shivers down the spines of those who have seen it. In one particularly chilling incident, Mandy found herself alone at home when her Ring doorbell security system alerted her to some movement in her front yard. Upon opening the app, she was met with a disturbing sight. An unidentified individual slowly moving across her lawn. The eerie footage prompted concerned viewers to suggest contacting the authorities, fearing the presence of an unhinged neighbour or a potential prowler scoping out the home. As if that wasn't alarming enough, Mandy's unsettling encounters didn't end there. In another unnerving incident, she captured footage from her infant's bedroom, revealing what looks to be the same mysterious figure peering in through the window. The implications of such a sighting have left Mandy and her followers grappling with questions about the individual's intentions and the safety of her home. So is this mysterious figure a mentally unwell neighbour, a would-be intruder, or something even more sinister? As Mandy navigates through the unnerving ordeal, one thing remains clear: the need for vigilance and caution in the face of the unknown. A mind-blowing video captured by a Texan local and uploaded to X by user 528vibes has taken social media by storm. Filmed in Garden Ridge, Texas, the footage has ignited fascination and speculation. The leisurely hang-gliding excursion suddenly becomes a close encounter of the unidentified kind. Take a look. An unidentified flying object passes by. So is this truly an encounter with another worldly visitor, or is there a terrestrial explanation awaiting discovery? Here it is zoomed in and slowed down. Now here's some enhanced stills taken from the video. So what do you think this is? Love to hear your thoughts and theories on this in the comments down below. In this intriguing video shared to Reddit by user Leon is a Ghost, we delve into the mysterious occurrences in a house with a long history. Built in 1926, this home is said to be inhabited by a spirit that, while not harmful, is known for mischievous antics. After months of attempting to document the strange activities in the house, the uploader finally succeeded in capturing something on camera. Take a look. The footage shows a door that inexplicably closes on its own, followed by lights flickering in an otherwise dark room. Adding to the eerie atmosphere, the door then mysteriously reopens, seemingly under no human influence. So what do you think? Is this the work of a playful spirit, or is there a more mundane explanation? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. In a spine-chilling revelation shared with us by one of our viewers, Fred P., this eerie photo, supposedly captured in a haunted Massachusetts mansion, might reveal a glimpse into a world beyond our own. The mansion, which became the focal point of an extraordinary event in 2004, is over 110 years old and said to be notorious for its paranormal activities, particularly in the attic. One night, the poster's friend decided to explore the attic all alone. Entering one of several crawl spaces, he began taking photos with a disposable camera. The flash was off and the attic was pitch black. Once developed, one of the photos astonishingly revealed a mysterious figure bathed in a light that seemed to emanate from another realm. This strange luminescence suggested an inexplicable source of light, possibly hinting at the existence of a luminous dimension within the spirit world. After being authenticated by photo experts and deemed 100% genuine, the poster's friend's mother stashed it away, almost forgetting that it existed entirely. However, one day, the poster and his friend were talking about the paranormal when his friend decided to show him the mysterious photo. The next day, the pair were sitting in a car when the interior lights suddenly turned on. At first, they didn't think much of it and simply turned them off. However, it continued to happen. The scariest part was that they both saw the light switch physically moving all by itself. For several weeks, the photo remained unseen and their lives were devoid of strange occurrences. Then, during a pool party at the poster's friend's mansion, the photo became a topic of conversation. Curious, the poster, his friend, and one other ventured into the attic for an EVP session. However, despite their efforts, they captured no ghostly voices. Disappointed, the friend decided to spend the rest of the evening at the poster's house. Shortly after they left, the poster's friend's mother heard a series of loud noises coming from the attic. She phoned her son, telling him to keep quiet. However, her son informed her that he was no longer at home. His mother was all alone in the mansion. Concerned, the poster and his friend returned to the mansion only to find the attic in complete disarray. Objects were in pieces, most of the chairs were broken in several places, and the pool cues were scattered everywhere. Since then, over 2 decades have passed and the poster's friend has kept this ghost photo hidden, feeling that revealing it might reignite the paranormal activity. However, when the poster asked his friend's mother if she still had the photo, she sent it to him via text message. This is a digital version of the physical developed photo. While the poster's friend no longer resides in the allegedly haunted mansion or owns the mysterious car, one wonders if the resurfacing of the photo will trigger more paranormal activity. We'll keep you posted if any new developments come to hand. This next one was posted to the Facebook page Disbelief Paranormal. It's an old image that's been floating around the internet for some years now. No one seems to know the exact origin, but it shows a woman taking a photo of herself in a mirror. Eerily, just over her left shoulder, you can see what looks like the face of another woman. Uploaded with the caption, "Please tell me that's your shy daughter," the picture quickly spread around old forums. For years, viewers have been trying to debunk this eerie capture, but often fall short. So what do you think's been caught here, and have you seen this image before? Let us know in the comments down below. The latest viral sensation on TikTok, courtesy of user The Paraworld, has left viewers questioning the boundaries between the seen and the unseen. Security camera footage captures a seemingly ordinary day at an office. That is until it takes a chilling turn. Watch. Without warning, he seems to engage in animated conversation with an invisible presence. Now, if you watch that again more closely, you can see the employee fist bump thin air as though he's interacting with someone. You can even see a shadow on the floor. It was later revealed that the employee called his boss asking why he was not notified of someone new starting work at the company. That's when security personnel reviewed the cameras and saw this creepy interaction. So what's to be made of this eerie footage? There has been an increase in these kinds of videos circulating on social media lately, security guards and other employees seemingly interacting with unseen people. So are we just seeing a trend in hoaxes, or is there more to these bizarre sightings? In an ongoing saga of chilling events, which we've reported on several times now, the household featured on the TikTok account Magical Poltergeist has once again captured eerie footage, reigniting the debate over the presence of a sinister entity within their home. Initially, the disturbances manifested subtly, with the homeowners experiencing unexplained shifts in mood and behaviour. But as time progressed, the occurrences escalated, leaving the couple grappling with the unsettling question: is their home haunted?
What the baby? The lights are flickering now, dude. Baby, stop! What the How?
The latest installment in this perplexing tale unfolds in their kitchen, where security footage captures a seemingly innocuous moment. The homeowner is burning sage, a traditional method believed to cleanse spaces of negative energy. However, what follows seems to defy explanation.
No.
The fridge door begins to swing open and shut, with no discernible cause. This latest incident adds to the string of bizarre happenings documented by the homeowners, raising speculation about the true nature of the disturbances. Could this be evidence of a malevolent presence lurking within the confines of their home? With each new development, the mystery only deepens, leaving both the homeowners and viewers alike to ponder the unsettling truth behind these inexplicable occurrences. A Reddit user by the handle Vorks has sparked quite the discussion with a chilling photo that's enough to send shivers down your spine. Claiming to have heard an unsettling voice outside their window while on the second floor of their home, this uploader shared a harrowing tale of repeated encounters with a mysterious presence. Describing the unnerving experience, the user recounts, "Initially, it was just heavy breathing, that deep kind of breathing. I turned off the AC and the TV to listen, and it wasn't me. The sound was coming from the window, but I decided to ignore it. However, subsequent encounters with the same eerie sound, reminiscent of something out of a horror movie, left them seeking refuge elsewhere in the house, unable to shake the feeling of an uncanny presence. Adding to the intrigue, the Redditor revealed a haunting discovery from their childhood. Recalling a photograph taken by their mother, a spine-tingling detail emerged upon closer inspection. There's the presence of what appears to be a ghostly child lurking just behind them, inside of a cabinet. The poster said that once their mother noticed the eyes in the photo, she quickly looked through the cabinet, but there was nothing there, just a few blankets and some bed sheets. So could the child in the cabinet be somehow connected to the Reddit user's recent experiences? Or is it all just a coincidence? There's almost no information available on this video. It's seen here uploaded to TikTok by user Whispers from the Darkness. It was allegedly captured by a homeowner's home security camera. They were shocked when they got a notification that the camera had detected movement. This is what the cameras captured. While the movement of the swimming figure likely captured your immediate attention, some of you might not have noticed there's actually another person lying on the opposite side of the bridge. They lie there completely motionless, and if you look closely, you can see that they too appear to be wearing a mask. Unfortunately, as is often the case on social media, videos surface with little to no accompanying information, making it very difficult to ascertain what they're actually showing. So as always, we'll throw this one over to you, the viewers. What do you think's going on here? Why are these two individuals acting so strangely in front of this homeowner's property? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. At a recent work Christmas party at the Doubletree by Hilton in Cadbury, Bristol, something peculiar caught the attention of one of our viewers, Cheyenne S., who got in contact with us via email. While snapping some photos in the smoking area, Cheyenne unwittingly captured an anomaly that has left her and others unsettled. In one of the pictures, a dark smoke or shadow seems to loom over half of Cheyenne. However, in the subsequent snapshot, taken mere seconds later, the shadow has mysteriously vanished. Despite skepticism, Cheyenne insists that the images are unaltered. Our first thought was that it looks to be obviously edited, perhaps in Photoshop, so we applied some filters to dig a little deeper. Here's the image with a noise analysis filter applied. There doesn't seem to be any alterations. This tool is often used to recognize modifications like airbrushing, transform clones, warps, and deformities in an image. Now here's the same image with a luminance filter applied. This filter helps identify light sources and illumination angles in an image and can often highlight anomalies. But here we can see the dark smoke or shadow seems to react to the scenery's light sources in a similar way to the rest of the objects in the scene. The mystery surrounding the shadow has sparked debate among those who have seen the photos. Some speculate about the possibility of a supernatural entity captured on camera, while others search for more rational explanations.
Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see some more of our stuff, there's 2 links right there. Now remember to follow us on all our socials. All the links are in the description box below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.